Goedemiddag, good afternoon. Welcome to this coaching session on this Tuesday as part of the one-year program. Welcome to this call, and we greet you and we say hello and welcome. We have got one or two excuses of participants that wanted to be here, but that are otherwise busy at the moment. But we'll see them jump on as it continues. But it's not about me. Today in the one-year program, it's a Tuesday with the Waymarker Coach. I know the message that's gone out said the implementation coach. Unfortunately, TCS has got another commitment to deliver with a client. So he asked Marius to stand in for him today. So today we will talk to the Waymarker Coach, our goal setting coach, the person that gets you to see the future and to plan the future and to then implement that plan, implement that future. Because the key is for us to see the future and to implement that future. As they said at Walt Disney's funeral, someone said in their eulogy, said that it would have been so cool if Walt, that's now Walt Disney, seen this, the finished project of Disney World when they opened it, a few months after his death, they opened Disney World. And he said, if he could just see this, and Walt Disney's wife said, but he did see it. He's seen it. Because for Walt, although it wasn't built, although it wasn't established for other people to see, Walt Disney has seen the end product from day one. And apparently Saul Kersner was exactly the same when he created Lost City, Sun City and Lost City. He's seen the picture. He just had to get the artisans to go build it. Now today we're here with a Waymarker coach, and his job or assistance for us is to help us see this picture so that we be able to go and implement that picture. Because the key is you cannot just see your goal, where you're going. You have to vision it. That's why it's called a vision. Your vision, that's why it's called a vision. But now you have to go and implement that vision. And that's why we need an implementation coach, a goal setting coach. So Marius, I think I said enough. Without further ado, over to you.
Daniel, thank you. What an absolute privilege is it to be here. And you can actually carry on because you are doing an immaculate job. No, thank you for that. I appreciate Daniel knows goal setting. Daniel and I, we chat about this frequently, and we are all also part of each other's mastermind group. So it's an absolute privilege to know Daniel, and I learn a lot from Daniel on a daily basis. So yes, today is your Waymarker coach, and his Waymarker is goal setting. And what I just want to do is just elaborate today around your measurement. And it is not the measurement around your waist. It is how often do you measure your goals? How often do you measure your progress to your goals? It is important to have a yearly goal. And from there on, you break it down into 6 months, into 90 days, into 30 days, and also in smaller goals, your daily goals. What I just want to do, just in the chat box, just tell me where are you in the program so that I can just have an idea of the crowd. Okay, Stephen, great, thank you for that. Jason, I know your answer. Okay, great. Let's carry on. Stephen, you're gonna have a drone or a helicopter view of the whole program today, and you've got something to look forward to. Let me just share screen. And what I want to do is I want you to do some stock take of the program, where you are in the program. And you can see what I did is I went through all the months and all the weeks and everything that I did it's actually 13 months. So we did a 12 months and then the extra bonus. But just give you a score out of 10 of number one. If you are only 6 months in the program, give yourself a score out of 10 of how many of these sessions that you attend or that you listen to. So if you only listen to 20% of the sessions on where you are now, just give yourself a score out of 10. And as you can see, we did a lot of in the yearly program to help and assist you on your goal setting. I also went through each area of your life so that you can see exactly what is each area of your life. Let us just go through that: your spiritual, your mindset, your health set, your family and friends, your financial, career, and fun. And that is the 7 areas of your life that I wanted you to set goals on. And then just grab yourself a piece of paper, because I want to give you some homework now. I want to go over to the next sheet. But before we do that, you can see there's a lot of time in this program that I did recap. There's recap. There's some recap that I did. So just to make sure that you're on par of what you do. Okay. But now, this is the 11 crucial things that is the practical stuff. With every session that I did, I implemented a lot of information that will help and assist you on your goal setting. But then I also gave you some homework. And this is the homework that I want you to have in place to make sure that you achieve your goals. This is now 11 points. Just write down on a piece of paper next to you 1 to 11, and let's go through each of the 11 points. And then I want you to work out your percentage. And then if you so want to, you can share it. Otherwise, just leave it for yourself. I just put in some scores here just to so that you can see that the formula is working. What I also do is that I will share this in our 1-year program WhatsApp group, and then you can also work from there. Okay, number 1, your stock take. And this is a thing that you can do on a frequent basis. You can do it every 3 months. You can do it on a weekly basis. You can do it on a monthly basis. I would advise you to do it on a monthly basis so that you can see exactly where you are on your goal setting. And what I love about this stock take is that amount, or your percentage out of 100 will always change. You will never go to 100. And if you are on 100, you start with your new sets of goals. And then while I'm busy with my new sets of goals, my score to 100 decrease, and then I work it up from there. Okay, so your dream list, you must always have a list next to you with dreams and desires that I think on a frequent basis are new things that I want to do. And I write it down. Do you have a dream list of at least 100 dreams? And even if it's a small thing, go with your wife and go and eat an ice cream. It's winter time now in South Africa. You can go and eat a bowl of soup. And then your dreams, that 100 dreams of yours, that you take that and put it in each area of your life. On your family side, your health side, your finances, your career, your spiritual side, and also that you prioritize it. What is how strongly do you want it? What is your desirability out of 10 with that goals? Okay, and then your budget, is your budget up to date? And then your goals, always make sure that you've got SMART goals. And that is not a goal that is in a suit and tie. It is your SMART. You just make sure. Anybody that can help me with your SMART goals? Okay, the S is, I know the answer, so don't worry. You can put it in the chat box. Okay, so it is specific goals. Okay, if you work on a goal, just don't tell me you want to lose weight. Tell me that is the amount of kilograms that you want to lose, and you want to lose it at that time. Okay, so it is specific, it's measurable, okay, it's achievable, okay, and the R and T, Donnie, kan jy my help met die R? Let me just check it again on my stuff. I've got it, I'm on a blank now. Realistic, thank you. And the T is timely. Okay, so just that always check your goals, that it is measurable against the SMART. Okay, and then your vision board. Do you have a vision board of your past successes and your future successes? Okay, I have 2 vision boards, one with all the stuff that you did in the past, any rank, any degree, anything that you acquired and achieved, and then also have a vision with all the future goals that you want. Okay, and your word declaration, is it up to date? Do you do it on a daily basis? And your why. Do you have your why in place, your purpose, your vision that is bigger than yourself and bigger than all your goals, your vision and mission, and then your 90 and 30-day plans, is that in order? And do you have a gratitude list? What I do every morning, I make a list of five things that I'm grateful for. Okay, so give yourself a point there out of 10. And then I would love to hear your feedback of where you are in this. So, Stephen, I believe that if you are nearly half through the program, you did a lot of this stuff already.
Hi, Marius. Yeah, thank you. To be honest, I've done really well in month 1 to 3, but month 4 to 6 needs lots more work. Yeah, I think this is a very timely to look back and engage with the things that I'm not doing or that I've let slide. And so I think this is a really good session for me. It's very much speaking into my current frustrations. Thank you for that.
Okay, great. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for being congruent as well. And I can also tell you, I'm busy with a few programs, and don't worry if you miss a day or two. Just go back to the drawing board and start where you left off and just go on. And that is the key of the whole thing, is to be consistent in everything that you do. Just to help you, it's a good thing to have a certain time in your day. What works for me is very early in the morning. I wake up at 5 o'clock, and then I've got a few things that I do in the morning before the rest of the world wakes up. And that is a good time that you implement the stuff in your life and in yourself, and invest in yourself. That helps. Okay, can I share that, Stephen? He says the problem is the blanket is winning. Yeah, no, yes, especially in the winter times when it's so cold outside. But yeah, that is where your will comes out. And I also, when I wake up in the mornings and it's still cold, and I have to read out of my Bible or listen to motivational stuff, sometimes I just stay in bed and I listen to that, and I make sure that my diary is next to me, because then my mind is working. But I also believe in the principle of trying to do some exercises first and make myself a nice cup of coffee. Then I'm more awake. But at least you are doing something. And that is a crucial part. So yeah, any feedback? I know there's a few guys that's in listen-only mode. So you can type in the chat box if you so want to. Yeah, my vision just today is to make sure that you measure your progress on a regular basis. Do your journaling on a daily basis. Every evening before you go to sleep, write down the 5 things that you achieved, or at least 5 things that you achieved that day. And just remember, every small thing that you achieve helps to your growth and help and assist you to go near to your goals and to reach your goals. Great. William, I know William is a guy that loves these kind of stuff.
Yeah, Marius, I do. However, I don't always follow the recipe, unfortunately. Like Stephen, I'm also lagging in some of the areas, and then I skip certain parts, and then I continue at a later stage. But it is that continuous progression, I think, that is important. Even though I do fall behind, to pick up the loose ends again and to remain focused. But it's really a challenge of this being disciplined, as you likely said.
Yes. What is great when you have goals and you have your visions in place, you have that clarity, and that also helps you with your energy. Every morning that I wake up, there's stuff that I want to do that day. I've got my goals, I've got my yearly goals, I've got my daily goals and my weekly goals, and I know where I want to be at the end of the month, or in 30 days time, or in 7 days time. And that makes me excited. And there's challenges every day around us. And don't worry about that. Just every time you can just go one step forward, one step nearer to your goals. I always love to use the illustration of walking from to Cape Town. I know it's a far route to go, but it's about 1,600 kilometers. But every day you walk 5 to 10 kilometers. And some days you rest, and other days you walk maybe a bit further, but eventually you will get to Cape Town. Even if it take you 1 year or maybe year and a half or 2 years, you will reach your destination. So just keep that in mind. I know when I speak to the students in the 1 year program that not everyone is up to date with all their goal setting and all their progress, but as long as that is the crucial part.
Marius, I just wanted to add something here. I think that sometimes we underestimate the scope of this journey. I don't think sometimes that we realize that we committed to 365 days of training, or okay, not 300, obviously, Monday to Friday, but I think that sometimes we didn't take cognizance of the fact that you committed to 12 months of Monday to Friday to train. And maybe I started off too much like a sprint instead of thinking about it as a marathon. And I think that's maybe a mindset that I'm working through right now. And maybe I will go back and assess some of the things like William was saying earlier. But yeah, that was just my little thing I wanted to share.
Okay, thank you. Great. Thank you for that. Sandile, you asked in the chat box that I just shared the spreadsheet again. So let me do that. So what I did is that this is all the lessons that we did in the 1 year program. In every lesson, there's implementation that you have to do. And also there's stuff in there that I implement in your life. But a lot of these lessons, there's homework that you need to get up to date. So I just went through all these lessons, and there's actually a lot of things more in there that I can take over to this list. But I just wanted to have the core stuff in there that I want you to make sure that you have this in place, because this is the foundation of your goal setting. Do your measurements on a regular basis. Make sure that you've got your dream list, because if you don't do this, you actually stop dreaming. So I want you to stop to dream on a regular basis. Take those dreams and prioritize that in a desirable out of 10, and also put it in the different areas of your life. Make sure that your budget is up to date. Make sure that you've got SMART goals, your vision board. Make sure that you have your vision board and you can look at it on a daily basis. Make sure that you've got word declarations, because there's power in your words. So there's a whole session that I spent around that. Make sure that your why is in your place, your vision and your mission statements, and your gratitude list. And just make sure that you've got some planning on 30 days and 90 days, your yearly planning. Thank you for that, Catherine. She says, sometimes I feel like my goals and dreams are outside the life that I live, so that they end up taking up a backseat to reality. No, yes, for sure, Catherine. And Daniel actually started the session by saying that when Walt Disney died, his family and friends said, we so wish that Walt Disney could see this whole Disney world. And then his wife said he actually saw that because it was all here. It was his dreams and his visions and his goals that actually took place and brought it into reality. So Catherine, you're actually 100% correct. If you say your goals and your dreams are outside the life that you live now. And this is 100% correct, because your goals and your dreams are out there. And what you just do with your vision boards, with your word declarations and all those things that you do, you bring your goals into your own reality until it happens. And I can assure you, I've been doing this since 2004, since I realized, and I had mentors around me that taught me this kind of stuff. And I saw what happened when I set goals and the goals actually happened. It is actually such a great feeling. And I know that everyone in this session today, and also the people that listen to the YouTube later, you achieved stuff in your life. You had dreams, you had goals in the past. Even if you didn't know about goal setting, you had some stuff that you wanted to do. You told yourself, listen, I need to get that qualification. I need to get that degree. I need to get that job. I need to make that income. And even if you didn't know about goal setting before, that was actually your dreams and your desires and your goals that came into reality. So yes, Catherine, thank you for that input. Daniel, anything that you want to say? I see that you unmuted.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback on what you're saying, and I want to just come and help and assist everyone to what setting these goals, setting dreams, having a vision, working towards that. All it does is it focuses you, and it doesn't mean that you're going to do that. Noah's vision was given into him. Noah received his vision. He had one thing to do: build an ark. And it took him 100 years to build the ark. He did not achieve that in one day, but he had that vision and he stuck to his vision. And every day he just took a few more planks and he hit a few more planks into place on what became the ark. And he just continually, and that's what Marius, our Waymarker coach, is doing so brilliantly, is he continually get you to go and reassess, where am I at the moment? What am I doing? Adding towards that vision, as Marius said, bringing it into your reality. Because the vision is there, it's out there, it's far, it's what you want to achieve. But if I don't, on a daily basis, getting one little small step towards that goal and dream, it will stay outside of your life and outside of your reach forever. And that's not what we want. We want you to achieve that. We want you to be successful. We want you to implement that. But it is something that Stephen said earlier. He started the program off as if it's a 100-meter sprint. And after 3 months, he realized, but this is a marathon. This is a year program. And the beauty of that is you have time, but you have to continually work at it every time, every day. You have to make a little bit of time. Go chip away at something. Go chip away at one little step. So thank you, Marius, for the way you shared it and the way you help us and assist us to continually look back and see where we come from, where we're going. And we know what we have assessed. We have achieved this. Pat ourselves on the back and say, you know what, I've achieved this little. There's much to do, but tomorrow there's little, and we just continually chip away of that goal, and it will become who you are, part of your life.
Great, Daniel, thank you. And what do we always say? And this is one thing that I learned from Daniel. How do you eat an elephant? Hamburger by hamburger. There's your elephant. Your goals is your elephant. So I always speak about the Kaizen challenge, and Kaizen is just a daily small improvements on a daily basis, on a regular basis, that will bring you closer to your goal. And set yourself some easy goals as well. Just one thing that you can maybe achieve in a few days, and celebrate those small goals, that you can just have that feeling of celebration. I love celebration. I love having fun, and make that part of your fun to celebrate. Yeah, that's awesome.
Marius celebrates a lot. I regularly see in social media him with his kids having a huge milkshake or something. Not maybe Marius having it, but the kids having it. And that's part of his celebrating in teaching them from a young age that, you know what, you have to celebrate small successes all the time. And in celebrating those small successes, you build that reality of the vision that you have into your life. And well done, Marius.
Awesome. Now you can see that I watched, my eyes quickly went to that side, because my son is here and his friend, and he's bringing another friend over, and they had a great rugby game today. And yeah, after this, I'm going to celebrate with him as well, because the team won the rugby in the league. And then they another game for the city trophy as well. But yeah, they came second today in that. But just by achieving that was great for these small guys, and they're only 8 years old. So yeah, after this, I'm going to have a celebration with them. Yeah, anything from any one of you? Any last words? Please, this is your session. Stephen, thank you for that. Okay, great. It was a wonderful session. Please go and watch it again if you so want to. And I will share that checklist for you, and go and do your measurements. For me, it is very important. I do it on a regular basis, and make sure that you are one step nearer to your goal to the end of the year. Thank you, and be blessed.
Cool. Thank you, Marius. We appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Have a good one. Bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.